Calling this June 26, 2023 Board of Education meeting to order. Adam, can you call the roll?
Ms. Hoffman?
Here.
Mrs. Lavalette?
Here.
Mr. Feller?
Here.
Mrs. Johnson?
Here. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We are with you, Dr. Motley.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Lavalette. This evening, I have the superintendent's report, but I'm going to forego that report this evening because we have so many of our Sylvania students here, and I rather take the time to showcase and highlight our students and their wonderful accomplishments. We have several students here, and so I am going to recognize the students, and I'm going to meet you down there. It's a little big, awkward space, but we're going to figure this out. But we have several students that I would like to recommend commendations for this evening. I think we just had another one pop in, perhaps. We have Jordan. Jordan, perfect. Well, Jordan, you're right on time. That's awesome. So when I call your name, if you would like to come up, please, and we will have our Vice President of the Board of Education shake your hand, and that way we have it on video here, your acknowledgement. But first tonight we have a Southview High School junior, Logan Howe. Where's Logan? Come on up, Logan. You are being recognized tonight. Congratulations. Shake your hand.
4x10.
Oh, look, she knows. Oh, so you gotta stand up here. We had qualifying for 110 meters and the 300-meter hurdles at the Ohio High School Athletic Association boys track, and he was also a field state qualifier. That's pretty good.
Congratulations.
That is fantastic. Former high school track person here, so I appreciate what you do. Congratulations. Absolutely. Next, we have Akil Jones Jr., correct? Congratulations. Congratulations. Here's your award. Akil is being recognized for the 4x100 relay at the state boys track and field state qualifier. I was a relay runner for that too, just like not as fast as I used to be, just saying. Congratulations.
Just got the deal.
Next, we have, let's see, is it Jordan King? There you are, Jordan. Congratulations. Jordan is being recognized as also a state qualifier, 4x4, the 100-meter relay, right?
Yep.
Yeah, another one. So will you start? Are you the start? Are you the anchor?
I'm the anchor.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations again. So proud of you. Oh,
Pretty good picture.
I'm like, really?
Really?
They're going to put it at your wedding.
Graduation anyway.
Perfect. Next, we have Isabella Muir. Isabella, come on up. Congratulations. So proud of you. Isabella also qualified, and she was in the 4x400-meter relay at the state girls track and field event, and regional champions, by the way. Just want to let you know. So congratulations. Oh, is she? You're going to Oh, you? Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. And I know we also have Talitha. Come on up. Congratulations. And there you go. Talitha also was a regional champion in the 4x400 relay at the state track meet. Congratulations. I was the start, by the way. I came out of the box. Are you out of the box first?
That's Izzy.
Izzy, okay, you're out of the box. Gotcha. All right. Thank you. Some memories for me. Next we have Maylee Roberts. And Maylee, I believe you're getting recognized twice this evening. Let's see, let's make sure. For the 4x400 relay and also for finishing third in the girls track and the field regionals. What did you finish third in? What event? 400? All right, well, there you go, darling. If I got out of the blocks now, I wouldn't get back up, so I wouldn't. And now we also have Harper Brady. Where's Harper? Also for the display team. Congratulations. So proud of you representing our district. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Mom. Of the picture, Mom. Good. And last but not least, I want to say it like we did on the field down in Akron. We have Alex Dupree here, first team All-Ohio. Alex was voted All-Ohio Baseball first team. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Dupree. Thank you.
Dr. Motley?
You're going to do also, right?
Dr. Motley?
Yeah.
I'm going to take everyone out here for the pictures
Oh,
in front.
please do.
Yes.
Yes, we will take a
So we're in
5-6 quick minute break so we can get some pictures, because we're going to splatter you all over Twitter and the website and all that good stuff. So we can go here.
Come on out this way.
The board, we will be
My daughter is Caroline, she's a freshman, and she
I
talked
don't
to
know
me
if
one
you're
day.
gonna
So much better now, and she said, I feel like I'm in cross country at the same time, but Teresa manages everything.
You sound like you're having fun.
Did you?
I know he won't smile. They just say that anyway.
Very Slavala.
Well, she stresses out a lot about trying to do more than one thing. She's like, you can do it. I'm sorry.
I don't do it.
Yes.
I just make up some time.
We have it till Thursday unless we hear otherwise. Yes. She's moving on softball. It was always fun varsity. It was like. I might teach her choir. So to be at her voice. She's super the bench. Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Feel free to stay and have a lively discussion or everyone's over. Thank you. Sure thing.
Just love that.
Teddy Bear.
I met her because of your mom when we did concessions. The first time, she was one of the first people I met because of great concessions. So, Ms. Lavalette, I would like to recommend approval of item 3.1, the recognition of achievement. the students that were here tonight and those that were unable to be here, which were Ben Tucker and also Will Mazies and Amit Lamb. Everyone else was here, and I also would recognize the students that are listed for their performance of a ACT score of a 26 or higher on the May assessment as well as the April assessment as well. So congratulations to all those students. It was so good. It's great. So proud of them.
Any comments? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Adam, can you call the roll?
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, this is our first opportunity for public participation for, seeing none, we will move to Mr. Coe for the treasurer's report.
So we'll do 5.1 and 5.2 separately if you could. So 5.1 is minutes of previous meetings for the May 22nd meeting in which Kim was absent. So if we could get approval there.
Move for approval.
Second.
Call the roll.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg, Jill,
Yes.
Julie.
Yes.
5.2 minutes from June 12th. Tammy was absent.
Move for approval.
Second.
Can you call the roll, please?
Greg,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy.
Abstain.
So 5.3 Treasurer's Report, we're winding down the fiscal year here. We got a couple more days till June 30th. So we're doing a lot to make sure we're ready for the end of the year. It's we only had 1 month since our the forecast, so everything appears to be in line, and just fine tuning everything and fund balances and whatnot. I will have a short report on in the June or July meeting to go over actual year-end financials there. So I'll do a quick report then since it's fresh, and then I will obviously do a more detailed report for the November forecast. Availability of funds, we just have 2 this month, Lake Erie West, DSC, and Bittersweet, just with some PO delays there. Insurance proposals, we do have our liability, auto, pollution, and then new to us from last year is our cyber insurance. Just wanted to get this board approved. We go through the Ohio School Plan, which joins hundreds of other schools throughout the state of Ohio. We have a really good loss ratio, so our rates went up just barely for those. Aspire program is our partnership, which is grant funded with Pennant Career Center that deals with our adult education program there in the annex. They did say if you guys ever wanted a presentation on all things that they do, they would love to come and present. If you guys wanted to do that, let me know. So that's the Aspire program. Master plan ranking resolution. Last week we did have a facilities meeting with in order to rank 2 design firms that responded to our public bid, and we are the highest ranking firm was the Collaborative, followed by Garvin Miller. So this resolution allows us to, Veronica and I, to negotiate a contract with the Collaborative, and then if we can't come to terms, we'll move on to our second. But we should be good to go with the Collaborative there after we meet with them and talk about the scope of the master plan. Credit card rebate program is just an annual approval. We did get a little over $1,600 in cash back through our Huntington credit card. And like I said in my update, my goal is to maximize that as one of my initiatives next year in order to receive a lot more back in cash back. So we're going to work on a program with some vendors. I have a couple in mind, and then hopefully that number next year is a lot higher than $1,600. I did put in front of you 5.9 and 5.10. 5.9 is final appropriations for the fiscal year 23, and then 5.10 is temporary appropriations for fiscal year 25. Temporary appropriations just gives us the authority to start spending money in the next year. I need to submit these 2 documents to the county at the end of the week, And then by September 30th, we'll do permanent appropriations. I did temporary appropriations pretty, not exact, but some treasurers will do 50% of what you spent the previous year. I actually did a little bit more work there, so we won't have a lot of additional changes, but there will be some to get us the permanent appropriations due September 30th. And then 5.11 is just transfers and advances. Just one transfer to our natatorium and of $25,000. And again, like I said in my update, that's another area that I want to focus on to see what we can do to bring some additional revenues or decrease our expenses there, so we reduce our transfer there. 25,000 is relatively similar to what we've done in years past, so nothing, and that's just from the general fund to that 013 fund. So that's all I have for the month.
I move approval on a consent agenda basis items 5.3 through 5.11.
Second.
Any comments or questions? Adam, can you call the roll?
Jill,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
thank you guys.
And looks like we're back with you, Dr. Motley.
Yes, ma'am. I recommend item 6.1, the acceptance of gifts. I'm pleased to note here that we have a donation from Cammie Golding of a hand washing assessment device, and she's donated that to our med tech students at Southview High School. And also, I recommend that we accept the gift from Tracy Rogers. Tracy is a staff member at Highland Elementary, and she has donated a Prime Engineering Super Stand walker for student use, typically used with students that have special needs, and it's valued at approximately $4,000. We thank both of these individuals for considering the schools and their generous donation.
I move approval. I'll second.
Any comments? Thank you. Thank you so much. Very generous.
Really generous.
Very nice. Adam, can you call the roll?
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill.
Yes.
Thank you. I recommend item 6.2, the appointment of Sarah Shanahan as the new Assistant Director of Special Education.
Thank you so much.
I'll move approval.
I'll second.
Do you want to introduce yourself? I know you're already with the district, but.
I'm Sarah. I'm currently the special education coordinator for preschool, and I'm really excited to work with the district in this new role.
And I have a couple of tidbits about Sarah. I had an opportunity to meet with her and get to know her a little better. And actually, she started in the district, I believe, back in 2009. And she has served at Arbor Hills and Stranahan and Maplewood. She was also an intervention specialist in Berkeley, California, and then came back to Ohio. So she's had a wide range of experiences. She has her original first bachelor's, the bachelor's in psychology. She has 2 master's degrees, one in special education and one in educational leadership. She's attended UT, BG, and Lourdes. And a couple of little things that she said in her application. In order to be an outstanding teacher, regardless if it's for students serving or students with special needs or typical students, the qualities are the same, and that means so much. Excellent communication skills, collaboration with colleagues, parents, and community, measures of progress, differentiated instruction, and a growth mindset. That's so important. And then what makes an excellent administrator? Sarah said they must be hardworking, even-tempered, focused, yet flexible, which is so true. So we know you've been a standing member of our team, Sarah, but thank you for coming forward and wanting to do a whole different type of work, level of work that will support our students with special needs.
Thank you
I think I made her blush. She is so red right now.
Any comments or questions?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Adam, can you call the roll?
Greg,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy.
Yes.
Thank you. Congratulations. Another little tidbit I learned in the conversation, at one point, was that you were thinking about going into the ministry?
so much. That's right.
So she's just about service, a life of service, which is key, and working with students that benefit at a different level. So thank you for your dedication. I recommend item 6.3, an overnight field trip for the Northview Athletics Cross Country Camp, going to Michigan, Traverse City, July 5th.
I'll move approval.
I'll second.
Any comments or questions? My kids are going.
I figured that.
Adam, can you call the roll?
Jill,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
Thank you. I recommend item 6.4, a revision to the SAW handbook that will now include the new position of Assistant Director of Special Education.
I'll move approval.
Second.
Comments or questions? Adam, can you call the roll?
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Julie.
Yes.
Thank you. I recommend item 6.5, the Sylvania Northview and Southview High School graduates of 2023 as attached.
I'll move for approval.
I'll second.
Any comments or questions?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Adam, can you call the roll?
Yeah, Jill,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
Thank you. I recommend item 6.6, additional administrative days for our 2 athletic directors to assist with facility architecture plans and transitioning to the new Ohio High School Athletic Association Arbiter Sports Software Program, which is required by the association. You can't opt in or opt out, but it's going to take some manpower to transition.
I'll move for approval.
So second.
Any comments or questions? Adam, can you call the roll?
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill.
Yes.
Thank you. We are happy to recommend item 6.7, a 3-year athletic training services agreement with ProMedica Central Physicians.
I'll move approval.
I'll second. Any comments or questions? Adam, can you call the roll?
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Julie.
Yes.
Thank you. I recommend item 6.8, a service agreement with Bittersweet for for a student for the 23-24 school year.
I'll move approval.
I'll second.
Any comments or questions? Adam, can you call the roll?
Greg,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy.
Yes.
Thank you. I recommend item 6.9, a service agreement with Bittersweet Incorporated for ESY services for a student starting with June 12th and running through August 11th of this year.
I'll move for approval.
No second.
Comments or questions? Adam, can you call the roll?
Jill,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
Thank you. I recommend item 6.10, an agreement with the Wood County ESC for a student from June 1st through August 8th.
Move approval.
I'll second.
Comments or questions? Adam, please call the roll.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill.
Yes.
Thank you. I recommend item 6.11, a memorandum of understanding or memorandum more so of agreement for an internship with the University of Toledo.
Move approval.
I'll second. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Julie.
Yes.
Thank you. And I finally recommend item 6.12, policy revision for a first reading. This is up for discussion if necessary, but no action.
That's all I have. Action?
I think I'm pretty clear on it. I like the clearing up of it, give kids more opportunities and stuff.
Get them help, intervention.
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
Thank you.
Okay, then, I guess with that, we are with you, Mr. Tyberski.
Thank you. I will recommend items 7.1 through 7.3 on a consent agenda basis. 7.1 is licensed extra hours. 7.2 are licensed resignations. And 7.3 are licensed new teachers.
I'll move for approval on a consent agenda basis, items 7.1 to 7.3.
I'll second.
comments or concerns? Questions, I should say. Adam, call the roll.
Jill,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg.
Yes. Thank you. I'll recommend items 8.1 through 8.3 on a consent agenda basis. 8.1, classified personnel changes. 8.2, classified new hires. And 8.3, classified summer positions.
I'll move approval on a consent agenda basis items 8.1 through 8.3.
Second.
Any comments or questions? Okay, Adam, please call the roll.
Julie,
Yes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll recommend items 9.1 and 9.2 on a consent agenda basis. 9.1 are supplemental positions for the 23-24 school year. And 9.2 are athletic volunteers for the 23-24 school year.
I'll move approval on a consent agenda basis items 9.1 and 9.2.
I'll second.
Any comments or questions? Adam, can you call the roll?
Tammy,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Julie.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're on board committee reports and announcements. Greg, do you have anything?
Not a ton, the only thing I got is just the, Plummer Park, Vernon Park, New Curtis there, progressing. They were hoping to have it done earlier, but just contractor, delays, equipment delays, so that should be done shortly.
Thank you. I have nothing. Jill?
SCS is meeting Wednesday this week, so that's something for next week.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything. I do have a question for Dr. Riley. Do you know how the progress is going on the bridge at Northview?
Right now, they're scheduled to be on time with their schedule, which will be, I want to say, right before school starts. So, but that was also, we had a nice month without rain. And they said that that helped the progress of the construction because it was dry. But within the last week, I don't know what that means now. So although we were on schedule, we'll see what the weather holds for us.
I thought they were ahead of schedule, so I would think it's been very dry, so.
Yeah, last I heard, they were doing real good with the schedule. But, yeah,
Mother Nature
all
is
the rain
right.
we got, I don't know if that's going.
But that's all I have. A bridge at this point.
And then with that, I'm going to move, we go into executive session for purpose of considering compensation of public employee. Is that right?
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
seconds? Adam, can you call the roll?
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you, congratulations.
Good, Sarah.
Oh, we'll not be taking action after the meeting.
Tammy,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes.
Jill.
Yes.